Hey everybody, welcome back and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all of that jazz. Today I am continuing my winter/Christmas holiday themed doll reviews. All during the month of December, I have a bunch of fun doll reviews that I'm really excited about, and there's things that I've kind of held off on reviewing until December because I wanted to do stuff that was like relevant to winter time or to Christmas specifically. So I have a few holiday dolls. I have a couple varieties of different doll brands and stuff I'm going to be looking at. Today is going to be one of the less winter, less Christmas themed dolls, but it's a loose interpretation. In my mind, I can make it work, and I'll explain in just a second. You've probably already seen the thumbnail and the title, so you know exactly what I'm talking about and who we're taking a look at today. We are going to be taking a look at Princess Tiana from the Disney Store. Now, this is the Ballerina doll. Like a few years ago, the Disney Store put out these Ballerina princess dolls, and to my understanding, they had Tiana, Ariel, and Aurora. So they had those three, but before that, I think they also did Cinderella. They probably did Snow White, I'm assuming, and I'm sure they had to have done one additional princess. Oh, I think they did Rapunzel, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, I think they only did 6 of them. I'm not 100% sure. I would have to double check, fact check. But anyway, so the reason I am looking at the Ballerina Tiana today is because it reminds me of the Nutcracker, and the only time I'm ever in the mood for the Nutcracker is during Christmas time. Obviously, it is a Christmas themed play, and the music is very like Christmas, heavily Christmas inspired or Christmas themed. So that's what I'm going with. That's the connection that I'm making. I've had this doll sitting in my pile of like new inbox unopened dolls that I intend to review for months at this point, but I've held off because I wanted to review her during the month of December for this reason. I'm not a huge, I'm not really into ballet in the sense of going to ballet shows often, but anytime I do, I just associate ballet with Christmas time because that's the only time I'm ever interested in it for some reason. So that's how that happened. That's where the connection was in my mind. I know it's a stretch, but just stick with me. Now, this particular doll, let me show you the back of the box while I'm talking about it. This particular doll actually was a gift from one of my subscribers. If I remember and if I can find the video, I will put a link to the specific video up here so that way you can go watch where I got this doll in the first place. I believe this was from Babs. I'm gonna go back and watch the other video after this, so I'll know by then. But thank you so much to the person who sent me this. I have had these dolls on my wish list for a while. Right now, the other 2 dolls that are available is Ariel and Aurora, but neither of them, the listing on Amazon is no longer active, and I'd have to buy from third-party vendors, and it's really expensive. So unfortunately, I can't get the other 2, even though I would really like to get them. But at least I have Tiana, and I'm really, really excited for her. She does come with 2 outfits, so I will be putting her in her second outfit as well, so that way we can see what she looks like. She also comes with a little Prince Naveen and some beignets, and I'm just really excited for this. So actually, I'm just going to stop talking, get her out of the box, so that way we can take a look at her, because she's been in the box too long. I need to get her out of the box so that way she can breathe some fresh air and I can play with her. Well, I mean, I like to play with dolls. That's why I have dolls. I'm a doll channel. Anyway, I don't have to explain myself. Let's go ahead and pause for just a second. I'm going to get her out of the box and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got the doll out of the box. She does come with a second dress, like I mentioned. She also comes with her plate of beignets, which she can hold. It has like a little thing here. Hold on, let me show you real quick. I always like to quickly go over the accessories first because it's a little easier, so I don't forget. Anyway, so she can actually hold the beignets, which I love that detail. She also comes with a little Prince Naveen as a frog, which I think is really interesting. He is wearing pants. like they have it painted, so it looks like he's wearing pants, which is really interesting, but he is so cute. He's such a handsome little frog. And his stand is a lily pad. He's standing on a lily pad. I love that detail. So if you like little figures, this is perfect. I love this. I know that a lot of the Disney princesses usually come with little pets or like their animal companions. So for Tiana, it just happens to be her boyfriend or her husband, or I guess at this point, not husband yet. They get married after they turn back to humans. Anyway, whatever. I'm thinking too much into it. Now, a couple things I missed in the box. I didn't see these because I think they were like behind the dress or like down below. But she also comes with a brush, and it's a cute little brush. It is a light blue color, and you know, it's a decent little doll brush, and it's got some painted details with like a yellow flower and some vines and leaves and everything. So really pretty. She also comes with a little hair clip. It's like a little yellow flower, and it's got like this ribbon with leaves on it. It looks like a vine, or no. You know what it looks like? It looks like those trees in swampy areas, I guess, in the South. I'm not exactly sure what they're called. I used to know what they're called, and now I can't think what they're called. Anyway, but it kind of looks like that with the vines, with the leaves hanging down, and it's a little hair clip, so like obviously you can wear it if you want, but it's, you know, for the doll. So in fact, let me just put this in her hair real quick so that way you can see what it looks like. There we go. So I don't know if like it's supposed to be in the very far back and hang down the back. Maybe that might look a little bit better, but I just kind of put it on the side there, so it looks like she was walking under a tree and like, you know, a branch just got caught in her hair. I don't know why it made me think of that. Anyway, so, but yeah, so those are the accessories. I will take a look at the second dress here in just a second, but first I really want to show you the doll. So let's go ahead and look up close. So I really like the Disney Store doll faces. I always think that they do a good job at capturing the animated look of the princess, especially for the ones that were done in a 2D animation. You know, I just think they did a good job at translating a 2D animated princess into a doll. Now, as far as the hair goes, the hair feels nice because it is curly, but it is a little on the dry side, so I can tell it's probably polypropylene, which is majority of the Disney Store dolls use polypropylene or a cheap nylon or just, I don't know if it's cheap, but a low quality nylon for the hair. So it tends to feel dry. The only doll that tends to not do that is Ariel. They always give Ariel dolls really nice quality hair, and then the rest of the princesses just get shafted with they do not, they get the short end of the stick when it comes to the hair game, but Ariel is the one that always gets the really nice hair. I think sometimes Rapunzel gets okay hair, but because they do so much of it to keep the cost down, like she has a lot of hair, so to keep the cost down, I think they use the lower quality as well. That's just a guess, but anyway. So her hair is just up in this like bun, like most Tiana dolls from the Disney Store, and then she's got this one like curl that's kind of freestanding. How is this curling? Is it out? Oh, it's that way. Okay, I was doing it the other way. That's why it looked weird. Now, this is like, I want it to be down like this because I think it looks so pretty like that, but it keeps doing that because there's not a lot of weight to it. So I'm gonna try and see if I can maybe do a really fast boil rinse to not get rid of the curl, but make it like way down a little bit more, because I think that it would look really pretty framing her face a little bit more. I skipped over her little crown. Look at this. This is super cute. I like this little tiara, like comb thing that they have attached. They just kind of have it sewn in. Where is it? There we go. It's just kind of sewn into her hair. So if you take it out, it's not going to stay in very well again. But look at that. It looks like a little lily flower or something. That's really pretty. I like that. So she does have like a little tiara normally, but this is a little different, but I think that they did that on purpose for the sake of this being a ballerina doll. Speaking of which, let's look at the dress. I really, really like this dress. And this is part of the reason why I wanted these ballerina dolls, because you're getting, oh, that's too far. Sorry. you're getting the same princesses that we always get, but in different outfits. It's not just the same outfit over and over and over again. It's like a slightly different variant. Obviously, this is her lily pad dress, but it is shorter. It's definitely more of like a tutu style, with the layers of tulle and everything. I love the additions of the blue flowers on it, and this like trim, this like ruffle trim is really pretty. And I love this right here that they added in this really pretty blue color underneath. I think in normally her dolls, that's like a cream color. But I like the, you know, like that they incorporated this like light blue color. It looks really, really pretty to me. Now, oh, what happened here? Oh, it's Velcro. Oh, that's interesting. So as I move down, she's obviously also wearing tights, which are just like these elastic tights made of like some kind of tulle or mesh material. But these are her shoes. So see, since she's a ballerina, she actually has point shoes. I think that's what they're called, but they're like actual ballet slippers, you know, and they're really, really cute. And they have like the ribbon that kind of wraps around, but it's Velcroed in the front. So it's really easy to put the shoes on and take them off. And like I accidentally undid it and the ribbons just kind of came down, and I just quickly put it back, and you would never know, because that is ingenious. That's such a good idea, especially since it's so hard to change doll shoes as it is. You add in like a strap around their ankle or around their leg that like twists like this. Like I always suffer with those things. And the fact that they made it this easy to change her shoes, that is really cool. Now, I thought it was because she would have had a second pair of shoes to go with this, but I looked in the box, I did not see another pair of shoes. So I don't know if she was supposed to come with a second pair of shoes or not, but she only has the ones that she's wearing. So that means she's gonna have to wear these green shoes with this outfit as well, which is fine. It's not an issue. But I did want to point that out. But I love these. I like these little ballet slippers. They look super, super cute and have like a little molded detail, like a little bow on the toe and stuff like that. Now, the articulation is just basic Disney Store articulation, but Disney Store has had a couple different variations of articulation over the years. The two most recent, like most common ones, is this, where, you know, movement at the head, shoulder, elbow with the clicky elbows, and then the wrist, and then the legs can move at the hip, but then they have like a bend and snap knee normally. The other variant is what this doll has, which they actually have a joint. So you can kind of see it through the mesh, but they actually have a joint, like a bend at the knee. And then they also have a joint at the ankle. So you can see that she can have flat feet, and then she can also have pointed toes. Now, I like this because it allows for more posability. And then if the doll is wearing flats, they're not stuck like this, because we all know how I feel about flat feet on dolls. Exactly, thank you. But basically, I like the fact that they can have flat shoes, but then they can still be on tippy toes as well. I like more options rather than less options. So I really like that. But the thing that I don't like about this particular style of articulation is you can't really twist the legs at all. It just basically goes backward and forward, and that's it. Whereas on like other dolls that have a joint at the knee, it's done like the way that the elbows are done, basically, where it can bend, but then it can also turn. And I prefer that, but also these legs always, I'd say about like 90% of the time on these Disney dolls that have this knee articulation, their legs are bowed. So I don't know, there you could probably see it better with my shirt in the background, but her legs are bowed outward. They're like, they're kind of going like this at the knee area. And it's not, I don't like it. And all of the Disney dolls that I have that have this articulation have this issue. Now, there is a way to fix it. If you put rubber, like if you do this, you can see that the ankles come together first, so you have to squeeze it. And if you put a tight rubber band around the knees, you can do that. It will correct the shape. You can just leave the rubber band on for a while, but you really have to leave the rubber band on for a really long time for that to stay, and even then it doesn't stay very well. But if you put a tight rubber band on or tie it with string so that way the legs are like this, you can then dip the legs into boil water. You can do basically a boil wash for the legs, but the heat will heat up the plastic, and then as it cools down, it's going to cool down in this position. So when you take the rubber band off, the legs will no longer be bowed. They'll be a little bit more straight, and it won't look as weird. So that is a way to fix that. I'm not going to do that in this video because this is just going to be a normal review. I might do that for her like later off camera, but I don't know if I'm going to make a video about it since I just explained it. Anyway, that was long-winded. If you're still here and watching, I do still have a second outfit to show you. So let me get her changed really quick and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got her in her second outfit, and this is her waitress uniform. And I'm actually kind of excited to have this because as far as I know, we don't have too many dolls of Tiana in her waitress uniform. I think there are dolls about it, but I are with her in that outfit, but I haven't seen them and I don't own any of them. So this is kind of cool to see her in this waitress uniform. It has the tool. Honestly, like I would have been fine if it didn't have the tool, but I know that it needs the tool to make it a tutu, you know, to make it into a ballerina costume. But it's still just a really cute dress to have, you know, like added to my collection. Honestly, you could probably remove the tool and it just looked like her normal costume, even though I think in the movie, technically it was a little bit longer. This doesn't go down to like even her, just like not quite to her knees. But yeah, I don't know. This is really cute. I like the fact that she came with another dress. I'm tempted to just leave her displayed in this one because of that, but I think that I do like her original dress just a little bit more. So I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to have her displayed. I might just, at least for now, I'm probably going to switch her back to this. But yeah, she does have her little apron here. It is attached at the back. It is not attached at the front, so it does kind of like come up. Oh, it's attached down here. Okay, well, all of her clothes are like tacked together with little plastic ties, which I don't like that. I wish that they wouldn't do that just because the only reason they're doing it is so that way it looks nice in the packaging while it's packaged, but then it creates all these little holes, which I know some people have told me in the comments how to get rid of these holes with steam or whatever, but I don't know how well you can see, but there's like a hole in her apron right there from the little plastic tag. I wish that they wouldn't tag these together. Oh, you could see these really well on the skirt. Hold on. You could, if I zoom in here, there. See, it creates these holes in the fabric, and I hate that. I really wish that these doll companies would stop using these little plastic stays to tack the clothing to itself. Like I said, I know why they do it. They want it to look nice in the packaging, but then like I said, it kind of ruins the fabric and it creates these little holes. So I don't know. I shouldn't have to go through the steps of like steaming the doll's outfit just to get rid of that stuff. So but anyway, so that is the ballerina Tiana, and I really like her. Thank you so much, Babs. I'm so happy to have her, and I'm really grateful that you sent her to me. And since it is Christmas time and this was a gift, it is very fitting that this was a gift for me to review, to unbox and review, and to add to my collection. Also, I like the fact that she's got her little plate of beignets. Since she is dressed in her waitress uniform, you know, she's got her little plate of beignets, and she can offer you one. She's like, y'all want a beignet? Anyway, there we go. I moved the hair clip to the back. I think it just looks so much better when it's like in the very back like that. It's more centered and the symmetry looks a lot better that way. Dang it, my phone keeps going off. Oh my gosh. I posted that TikTok about, I was at a church for a Christmas party thing, and they had a picture of Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi on the wall, and somebody thought that it was Jesus, like a picture of Jesus, and I posted it on TikTok, and that video is blowing up. Like, I'm only just a little over 24 hours since I posted that video, and it's already almost 1 million views. Like, it's over 900,000 views right now. 900, this is insane. I've never had any of my videos blow up, but it's so crazy. I don't really pay too much attention to the numbers, but like the fact that and it's not slowing down. I keep getting like bombarded with notifications, and like at this point I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit 1 million views, which just to me is mind-blowing because I've never had any video anywhere near that. And it was just like a like silly little very short clip. Anyway, I guess it's just how the internet works. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. I am actually tired. It's 8:30, so it's getting a little bit later, and I am starting to get a little bit tired, and I do have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. The weekend is just not long enough. Like, let me know if you agree in the comments. I think we need a longer weekend. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get going for right now, but thank you so much for watching. Hopefully by next week, I will have more decorations up. It'll look a little bit more festive in here, you know, a little bit more like Christmas time. I tried to do what I can with like putting the fireplace on the TV and stuff like that. But anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say, so I'm just gonna get going for right now, but thanks again so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye. Oh, like and subscribe, help the YouTube algorithm thingy. Anyway, okay, bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.